I enlisted at 17 years of age, and my sole goal at that time was to see the world beyond my home state of Mississippi. And I wanted to just strike out on my own, to be honest with you. I wanted to see what was beyond the circle that I operated in. And once I made the decision, one of my earlier mentors was my physics teacher, Mr. Oscar Tanner. I told him that I was thinking about joining the Air Force, and he said, "No, you don't want to do that. You want to go to school." You never tell a 17-year-old what they shouldn't do, because they're usually going to do the opposite. And so I found myself doing it the opposite. Best decision I ever made. I think you can categorize my proudest moments into two areas. One is the professional proudest moments. Just being a member of the Air Force healthcare team, where I knew airmen and their families were counting on us to deliver premier health care. So that was one of the epiphanies that I had at the time, is that the Air Force is paying me to take care of families. And so our families and our airmen can go about doing the mission, and that was my part of contributing to that mission. And I took pride in that, and the leaders around me took pride in that. Equally, what's as proud are the friends that I've made along the way. Now, as I'm nearing the end of my career, I'm more reflective about those relationships and how much I value them. And for many that have actually already moved on beyond the Air Force, they even today continue to offer sage advice on transitioning in my own right. Having people that you trust and having people that you know you want to be like with respect to professional and personal success, and immersing yourself in their circles. Leaders tend to congregate with one another. So if you're an aspiring leader, what better way to be a leader than go hang out with people that you see leading in positive ways. And so I've always tried to surround myself with people that I admired and respected. And so simply being in their AOR, if you will, some of the things that they believe in and the virtues that they believe in and espouse towards is rubs off on you, and you start believing and emulating them in certain respects. So I think that's very valuable to your own growth as you bring forth those things that are true to you as well. Oftentimes my family asks me, why am I staying in the military so long? And you really don't have a concrete answer of why you're staying in so long. You have a cognizant understanding that you're serving your nation and protecting its interests. But I don't believe that's truly the reason we stay. You stay because somewhere within you're intrinsically a part of something that's just amazing. The amazing amount of responsibility that being a part of the Air Force encompasses is validation beyond belief. And I've always wanted to stay as long as I knew I could be a contributor and a valued teammate. And so what I will miss is I will miss having those type of relationships. I am ready to move on. I believe 30 years is a significant portion of my life. And I will take all the tenets and core values and the excellence that we've come to know as airmen, and I will take it with me and apply it to the next chapter in my life. I just want to thank the men and women of Team Dyess, both our 317th Airlift Group partners as well as our 7th Bomb Wing men and women, for allowing me to be part of their team. Being a command chief is very humbling. Every day I got up, I tried to give it everything I had. And there's days where I fell short, but the beauty of knowing you've fallen short is you get up to do it the next day, trying to be better than you were the day before. I can't thank them enough for allowing me to be a part of their team. And what a way to end a career other than here at the 7th Bomb Wing.
Y'all take care.